guys, and welcome back to another video. So I'm very excited for today's video because we are going to be discussing makeup brushes. So I was on a live video and one of the ladies asked the question, so how do I know what brushes to buy for what and how to use them? And I was like, wow, this is a really important topic. So shout out to Maxine for this video, and thank you for all your support and for following me from day one. I really do appreciate you. So if you are really serious about makeup, you are going to have to invest in a few makeup brushes. Your tools are so important. I cannot say that enough. And so often people think that they cannot do makeup when it really comes down to your makeup brushes. So I do store my makeup brushes in a container like this. I used to also use a really big cup before I purchased this container, and before that I used to store them in a bag like this. Now I use this bag for traveling because it's a really nice big one that you can store them and it lays flat, and yeah, it's nice to pack into your bag. So another really important thing when it comes to your brushes is to wash them and to keep them clean. If you had to ask me how often I wash my brushes, I would say I do it about twice a month, depending on how often I use them. Or if I went in with a blue eyeshadow, of course I'm gonna have to wash that makeup brush, because on the next application that color is gonna come through. So it really depends on how often I have used the brushes, but yeah, about twice a month I would give it a proper deep clean. When it comes to the brushes that I use on clients, I wash them after each and every person, because I do not know what's going on with your skin and things like that, and yeah, it won't be hygienic for me to use the same brush on the next client. So with that, after every single person I wash my brushes. I've used the brush cleaner from MAC. That is a really nice one. I like to put some into a cup and top it up with some water and let them soak for a bit, and that gets rid of the makeup really nicely. And then the other one that I tried out was this makeup brush shampoo from Sephora. And then before I had all these nice fancy things, I used to use this baby shampoo from Crease. This is a really nice one for cleaning out your foundation brush. And when it comes to my beauty sponge, I just take soap and I clean it on that sponge, and I feel that it works really nicely for that. But yeah, I'm not going to recommend a specific brush cleaner, because to be honest, all of them work just the same. So guys, whatever fits into your budget, but as long as you are taking the time to clean them. So now that we have covered that, I'm gonna jump into the actual brushes. So I have broken it down into complexion and eye brushes. So I'm gonna show you affordable brushes and some not too affordable brushes as well, but it doesn't matter. I'll show you the brush and you can see whichever brand fits into your budget. I also will tell you which brushes are absolutely essential and which brushes are nice to have or have made my life easier. So the first brush that I want to talk about is foundation brushes. Guys, this brush is so important. It was the very first brush that I purchased when I started doing makeup, and when I see people applying foundation with their fingers, I just cringe. I really do. Please do not do that. You are wasting your product and you're not going to get that nice flawless blend. So please just try to invest in a foundation brush. The one that is my absolute favorite for foundation is the M439 brush from Morphe, and this is a buffer foundation brush from Morphe. So guys, this brush is dense, it does not pick up a lot of product, and it just leaves my foundation application looking flawless, looking airbrushed. And after I purchased this brush, I never used anything else. So the other option that I want to give you with foundation brush is the one that looks like this. This one is from Creative Glamour, and I did buy a whole set of brushes. It came in this bag, so you're getting quite a few brushes in this bag, and I think that it is a nice starter kit that has all your basic brushes. You could also get a foundation brush like this from a brand called Boutique. I know that Edgar's does stock them, and they are affordable and really good quality brushes. All the brushes in that range is really nice quality. So the next brush that I believe that you have to have is a concealer brush, and I have this one over here. This is from Creative Glamour as well, and it helps applying your concealer, and it gives you a more even blend as opposed to using your finger. And then this is not a brush but a beauty blender, and I also think that this is nice to have, not essential, and I liked this one for blending out my concealer. I do not like this for foundation. I feel like you're wasting too much of product. It's not essential, but a nice to have one, and I think this one is from e.l.f. if I remember correctly, but there's lots of nice ones that you can get. If you do contour or like to bronze up your face, I really like this brush from Sigma. This is the F84. This one is a bit of a splurge when it comes to brands. I did purchase a few Sigma brushes on a Black Friday sale, and yeah, it's one of the brands when it comes to brushes that I love the most. But yeah, it is an investment, guys. You don't buy brushes every year or even every 5 years, so once you have a good brush, it's gonna last you a long time, especially if you do take care of it. The other brush that I do like for contour is this brush from Nars, and when I first saw it, it does look a bit gimmicky, and I was like, is this brush really gonna do its job? And I absolutely love this brush. I use it in almost all of my videos, and it's so nice for blending out the contour. So yeah, not essential but a nice one to have. Okay, so when it comes to blush, you're gonna need a blush brush. I like ones that look like this, and guys, I know that some blushes do come with that really small brush, and yeah, it just does not work or give you that application that you want. So if you can invest in a blush brush, please do that. This one is from Sigma once again, but yeah, it feels so soft and so nice on your skin. And another option for a blush brush is this one from Real Techniques. It is a bit bigger compared to this one, but a really nice brush and an affordable brand. I know that Discam and Clicks stocks a lot of these brushes, and yeah, this one feels so nice. I currently am using this brush for powder because it's nice and big and quick application as well. So yeah, this is a really good brand as well. I know that they sometimes do sell them in packs of 5, and yeah, it's going to be much cheaper to buy that way than to be buying them all individually. So this would also be a really nice brand for your starter kit. Okay, so when it comes to highlighter, I really love this brush from Morphe. It is the M501 brush, and it is the tapered pointed brush. And guys, I love this brush so much. It really fits nicely on this area, and I feel like this brush also gives you really precise application. I know a lot of people use a fan brush, but I really hate that brush, to be honest. It just does not work for me. But yeah guys, whatever works for you and your needs, of course. So for my next brush, I have to talk about this brush from Real Techniques. This is a setting brush, and I use this for powder, especially on the under eye area. And guys, you definitely do not need this brush, but from the first day that I have used this brush, I haven't used any other thing to set my powder. I love this brush so much. It really has made my life so much more easier, and definitely much quicker application. So the next brush is a lip brush. This brush is from Creative Glamour. You do not need a lip brush, but I really do love using a lip brush. It really gives you a flawless application. You do not find your lipstick moving around or anything like that. And yeah, I have to have one of these brushes in my kit because I am a makeup artist and I'm not gonna be applying lipstick from the Just Straight onto clients. But except for that, I really do love the application that you get from using a brush like this. So now we're going to be moving into eye brushes, and this is definitely a category on its own, and the most brushes that I own are in eye brushes. I have so many eye brushes. But yeah guys, lots of trial and error as well, but I'm only going to be talking about brushes that have worked for me. So the first brush that I have for the eye area is the Morphe M441 brush, and this is a crease brush. You can see it has a more fuller head, if we could call it that, and it's really great for the crease area. It's really gonna help to blend out your eyeshadow, and this is definitely one of the brushes that have changed my eye game. So a great brush to have. You do not necessarily have to purchase a brush like this from Morphe, but have a crease brush in your collection, anyone that looks like this, and you can see that this one definitely needs to be washed. So I'm now going to be talking about the E40 brush, and this is a tapered blending brush. This one is from Sigma. It does do a very similar job to this one, but I like having this one for blending out eyeshadow on the crease area. And yeah guys, I have to have a brush like this in my kit. There is definitely no question about it, and it definitely helps to blend out your eyeshadow, and so that you don't have any harsh lines or anything like that, you have to have a brush like this. The next one that I'm going to be talking about is a brush like this, and I know that MAC has a very similar brush, and this brush is used for the lid area for applying those shimmer products, and yeah, it is made for that. And if you are interested in eyeshadow application, I would highly recommend having a brush like this. So I have picked up the M433 brush. Yeah, it is M433 brush. You do not need a brush like this, but I really do love this brush. It really has changed the game for me. You can see, I don't know if you can see, but it's more of a flat edge brush, and this one is great for getting into the crease area. depending on what look you are going for, and this brush really helps a lot. And then I like to have a pencil brush like this. This is the E40 brush from Sigma as well. It is a very tiny brush. It's a pencil brush, and it is for the under eye area. It is a really tiny brush, and this brush helps you to get as close to the lash line as possible, but you could use a lot of different brushes to do that with. So if you're deciding to buy a set, you should find something in there that does that. And then I also do have this tiny little brush from this one is from Creative Glamour. I like using this brush for highlighting my brow area or for the inner corners. It is a really small brush, and yeah, this brush also allows you to do any of that precision, really detailed eye look. It is really nice to have a brush like this, but it would depend on your makeup. For the final brush, I have the E65 brush. This is a small angled brush, and this is definitely the best brush that I have ever used for eyeliner. So this is for cat eyeliner and all those good things. A lot of brands do have a very similar brush to this, but I absolutely love this brush for winged eyeliner. There's something about the shape of this brush that just makes it so easy and seamless to do. So if you do love winged eyeliner, definitely get a brush like this. So guys, this is it for the brushes that I have decided to talk about. I did want to talk about the essential brushes that you would need in your kit. Please also do comment down below on any brands or any brushes that you think that we would need, or anything that you have purchased and you have really enjoyed. We could all learn from each other, guys. And I know that I have used the word investment a few times, because that is exactly what it is. You do not buy brushes every year or sometimes every 5 years. Once you do have a good brush, and if you do take care of them, they last you a really long time, guys. So they are really worth the purchase. Another thing that I just want to quickly say is that I have accumulated all these brushes over a really long time. I did not go out one day and purchase all of these brushes. I did buy a starter kit, and as time went on, I've added and added to my collection. So please do not feel that you have to buy all these brushes at once. Do what works for your budget. You could buy the absolute essentials, and then over time keep on adding to that collection, and you'll have a full set of brushes. But yeah, guys, just as an idea, but it is everything when it comes to makeup. Your tools are so important. I hope that you have enjoyed this video, and I really did enjoy doing this video for you guys. Please don't forget to subscribe to my channel and like this video. I am really looking forward to hearing from you guys in the comment section down below, and I'll talk to you in the next one, guys. Bye.